Okay. There we go. All right. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Okay. Boy. All right. Let's put some light on the situation. There we go. Get this moved out of the way. There we go. We good? Okay, I'm good. Good morning, Miss Mary. How are you? Yes, I know. Time to do the thing. All righty. Okay. Oh, good morning, Harry. Hi, Harry. Yes, Harry, we know. Okay. So, I think this is everything. Most of it, anyway. Not waking up. All right. Well, let's go real quick. We'll do a fast review here of where we're at. So we gutted this book. I gutted it a while ago, and we built 2 signatures. We stitched those in. I'm going to do some trimming and lace and things here. So, and then we added a library card to the front just because, it seemed like it needed one. And then we put in a bunch of washi tape that I've put in here throughout. We've got some, some index cards in here, and that's a placemat and an appointment sheet. And then back here, we've got another index card and a paper bag and another placemat. So, some interesting stuff in here, different textures to give it different textures. Good morning, Francis. Hello, Candy. How are you? And that's about where we're at. We're going to put some book corners on here if I can find some thin ones, because this is a not very thick book cover, so we may have to do some thin ones on here. I may have to do some thick ones and modify them, but we'll do that. We decided we're going to put some tags in here. I made one yesterday. I ended up giving it to Amy because it looked like creepy people, not at all what I intended for it to look like. We've got a couple of pads we're working with, and we're going to be making some hidden paper clips for this one. And there you go, Mary. We put one with a clock on it just for you, as per your request. Hello, Nydia. How are you, dear? And that's where we're at. So today we're going to be cutting some pockets. We have some. We've cut some. I don't know where I put them, but here they are. So we have some pockets, and we're going to be doing cutting some. I want to put at least, maybe 1 or 2 more belly bands in here. So we're going to do that. And we're going to be making some more pockets just to, fill out. And I want to do a flip on this. So we're going to do that as well. So we got a couple of things to do. I think we'll start with this because this is really bothering me that it's not finished. So I think we'll start with that. And so I'll move some stuff, and we'll start with that today. I have double-sided tape everywhere because I was working on the washi tape last night. So I have like double-sided tape everywhere. So let's pull some lace and some trims, and let's see what we're going to do here. Okay. We got some fringe. I don't know if I like that, but you know, we'll look. Ooh, we have this blue. It's time to organize the buckets again. With that blue, that might work. I think that's going to be too narrow. Too baby blue. Too baby blue. And we do have, I don't think that's going to be wide enough. It's, hey, Kristen. Nice to see you, girl. Is your back feeling any better today? Too loud. Too narrow. Not feeling it. Ugh. Too blue. All right, we got a couple here. Let's look at what we got. Yeah, it's really time to reorganize the tubs. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so the first one just threw some on the floor and it disappeared. Like my floor ate it. We'll find that in 3 months. All righty. Pretty sure it went to the floor. It did. It went to the floor. Well, we'll find it. It's down there someplace. Okay. That'll drive me crazy. All right. So the first thing I had was this. Good afternoon, Miss Arlene. Okay. We missed you yesterday, honey. All right. So we have that. I don't know. That's my first inclination. Oh, look, I found it. Then there's this. It's going to be too wide. For color, I like this. Let's see. That's not wide enough. All right. We're going with this. So these are going back in the bin. Really got to get that stuff pulled out again because, yeah, it's a mess. Let me just look at a piece of this real quick. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. This is the one. Okay. Suppose I should cut it before I, start putting glue in here and stuff. And then we need 2. All right. I feel you. Hubbard did that the other day. He overslept. He likes to lay down and take a nap, sometimes at his lunch. He has sleep apnea, so sometimes he sleeps with a CPAP, but sometimes he doesn't get enough sleep. And so he decided he was going to take a nap the other day, and he laid down and his alarm didn't go off. And I didn't know what time he had gone to lunch. Luckily, he just had a meeting. So. And he was only about 10 minutes late. No big deal. Okay, I like that. I'm going to give that a second to dry before we go to the other side. Well, damn, I'm an alarm. I don't know if I'm honored or scared. I've never been really predictable, but I guess I am now. Yep. So then yesterday, Hubbard says to me, I'm going to lay down for a little bit. Can you set an alarm, make sure that I'm up at 5 after? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I don't trust my alarm. I said, okay. So, I set my timer. And I was sitting here filming a video. And my timer went off. And just about the same exact moment my timer went off, his alarm went off. And I was like, well, why are you asking me to do it if you're going to do it? Oh, I just wanted to make sure. So I'm your backup? Come off of there, you piece of crap. Hold on. I got to get out good scissors. Yeah, see, we don't mess around. Those need to be sharpened, I think. Okay. There we go. Crap. All right. Yeah, like I had this thought in my head yesterday. I was like, all right, I'm going to do this tag and it's going to be really cool. And I have this book that is like Irish legends, and there's like a hand-drawn sketch in there, and I was like, that'll be perfect, it'll work in here because it's the mystery thing. And I put it on the tag and I added some stuff to it, and the more I added to it, the worse it got. And I went, oh no, that's creepy people, give it to Amy. All right, so that part is done. All right, now let me get some ink on this real quick. See, it's been yesterday was not my day, I'm telling you. So I start looking for some book pages to make tags and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I have some book pages. Well, the only book pages I have Japanese characters on them, so that's not going to work for this. So I was like, son of a beetle hopper. And then I glued this clock down and then realized that I need to put something else on it or it's just going to be a clock. Maybe it'll just be a clock. Who knows? Oh, I hate that. Yeah, it snowballs really fast. Really, really. My daughter called me yesterday. Um, as many of you know, I got the COVID from my daughter. And she's got it. The hubber's got it. The boyfriend's got it. The housemate's got it. Luckily, the kids haven't gotten it, but all the adults have it. So she drives for Uber and Lyft. She does taxi work here in Vegas. She has a hack license, but she makes more money working for Uber than she does for the cab company. So so she works for them, but because she's had the COVID, she hasn't been, driving anybody. She can still do food delivery because that stuff's all sealed. But she can't do the regular drive, the regular delivery. So, the people driving. So she stopped doing that, which means she loses a lot of her, she loses her rating and everything. And that takes her bonuses down. Hubber and the boyfriend both work in their own way for the post office. And so they've both been out of work for a week. And then the housemate, she works from home, but she's been dead asleep for 4 or 5 days. So they're all like a week short on pay. And she called me the other day because Hubbard finally gets to go back to work, and he went out to the garage to get his bike out so he could go to work because he rides a motorcycle. And he goes out to get his Indian out of the garage, and the spring on the garage door snaps, and they can't lift the door, and they can't get the bike out, and it's too wide to take it into the house and out the front door. So, yeah. So, big man, 6'2", 300 plus pounds of him, is trying to get into her cube to go to work. And he looks silly. So, yeah, whoa. So she called me yesterday and she's crying, and because it's been a few years since she's had to borrow any money from me, and she's like, I'm so sorry, can I borrow money? And I was like, baby, that's what moms are for. If you're in a situation where you need, I will give it to you. But I can't pay you back till I file the taxes. Well, then thank God it's not June. All right. So the Amy got up yesterday for a whole hour and a half, which was good because I wanted to shop. I sent her an IM, and I was like, I was in your store. I want these, and I sent her a list of numbers, item numbers, and about 20, 30 minutes later, I get an IM back. I'm awake. What do you want? I want this stuff. She couldn't find it. When she went down, she was in the middle of organizing her room, and it just got way out of control. And so she was like, oh, I'll find it. So we went on a scavenger in Garage Landia last night. Trying to locate stuff. All right. All right, we need stuff for this. How about googly eyes? So put some googly eyes on it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's how much sleep I've had, right? It would be cool if I had a clock key. I don't. I do have a little tiny key, though, so we'll take that out. Yeah, no clock keys. Seriously, no clock keys? Nope, no clock keys. Oh, but I have this key, and I like this key better. Okay. Let's see. Might use something out of there. I love my boy. You know that. He is my, like, that's my baby right there. I love him to death. But yeah, just the thought of him trying to climb into her tiny little car. It amuses me. What can I say? For that alone, I was tempted to tell her no, but I never tell her no. I never do. I'm trying to see if I have like a pocket watch or something in these little brown stickers. Because that would be cool. Look over here on this side. We got a B. There's some grass. We might use that. It's probably the one I want right there, and it just flew into the... Nope, that's a pen. Not a nom de plume. There's a book. Some weeds. I think I like that book better. I have some paper clips. Lots of paper clips up here. I think these are all stamps. Yeah, these are all like travel stamps over here. Republic of India. Pyramids. Mission tickets. More tickets. Letter. Yeah, these are all kind of postal over on this side. Wait, there's some more in the back here. What do we got? Singapore. Bremen. Damn. We could make her travel. Stamps. Coffee cups. I have a mustache. No? No mustache? Postage stamps. Here's some maps. Okay, I'm done playing in the box. Now, you know what? She very rarely asks me for anything as far as like finances go. And she usually pays me back right away, or at the very latest, she'll pay me at taxes, and I'm the first thing that gets taken care of. So for that reason and that reason alone, I continuously allow her to borrow. And she doesn't do anything illegal, so. As much as she's got, you know, an alternative lifestyle, she doesn't do drugs. She barely drinks. She's just a mom, you know. She's a good mom to her kids, and she pays her bills, and she's a good kid. Like I said, thankfully she doesn't have any addictions or issues or anything, and turn the hot glue on. And I'm going to get some lace, little pieces. No, it should not. It should not come before groceries. And if it does, you need to reevaluate. Because you're doing something wrong. Green, two blue, two blue. Gray, beige, might use that. Or let's see. You guys should all be in the bin. Why are you hanging out here? No, definitely not. Okay. All right. These should be in the bin. I want to use this brown. Doesn't have a start point. Oh, it's caught up under that pin. That's why. Okay. Let me get some of this. That's right, baby. We fat women, food first. Food first. That's too much. Too much. We're going to do this. The key on there. We'll keep these out, though. We're going to use those. Okay. Somebody's passed out. That's why that was all pinned on there. Because it's all weird pieces. Okay? Groovy. Let's just put it all on one side, though. Let's try that. Okay, and pin. Pins are hard to pick up, man. I'm telling you. Then we'll wrap this on the other side. Put this thing away. We use a different pin though, because yeah, one pin's too confusing for me. The pin. All right, put it in the box. Okay. I glued this down and didn't even think about it. I can hit it with my hot glue, my heat gun though, and open it up. All right. Let's see if we have hot glue yet. We do. We have some hot glue. A little bit more to drop on the key. Wait for it to dry. Get rid of the strings. Turn off the hot glue. Okay. Yay, Mary! That reminds me. I have to add another name. Okay. All right, so that part's dry, so now we can do this part. Do 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 do. And do this real quick. Yes, so the Amy is yeah, she's just exhausted. And that's really pretty much, kind of the extent of it. You get a cough, a lot of discharge mucus, and just exhausted, tired, constantly. Okay. Stay. Sit, Ubu. Waiting for it to dry. I said stay. Bye, Arlene. I hate the adulting thing. Okay, so some sick masochist makes these little packets of medicine, and then you can't get them off the perforations because the bubbles are so big you can't fold them, and then they put this little teeny, and these are all in the corner, that is stuck together, and it's a little teeny flap that you have to open and pull back so you can expose the foil so that you can get into this thing. This is a masochist, okay, because you're doing this to sick people. Hubbard opened it for me. I left it next to my soda cooler in the morning. Hey, KK. Because seriously, what kind of sick human being would do that to sick people? There's some guy working in the packaging department going, I know what we'll do. They'll love this. Okay. All right, so we got this covered. I like it. It's much better. It's not bothering me anymore. And the color is perfect. I love the color. It's perfect. Okay. So let's take the pockets we've already cut and let's toss those in. And then, we'll decide what we need from there. There's one. And put one here. Harry, get out of there, you bad kitty. Come on, out of there. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to cut some more pockets because... But not a lot because we got more writing paper in here than anything else. I think we'll do this back here as a pocket. We'll add some paper to the back of it. And then, see, I don't think that this is going to jive. Forget it. I like it. I like it. And then I think we'll cut a pocket for this. We cut this down and make this into a little pocket on the back here. Maybe on the front. No, we'll do it on the back. So it'll be a little pocket back here. So we're going to cut that down. We'll do that. Do one of those. This is a pocket, so we can skip that. We'll do this one, and then we need a few more pockets. So we need to cut a few more pockets. So let's cut another belly band. Let's start with that. Get out the paper trimmer. And we decided that this was 1.5 on the belly band. Where did we write that down at? I know we wrote it down. I don't know where we wrote it. Hold on. Let me find the other one real quick, and then I'll just work from that. Because I know measure good today. Here we go. Oh, how convenient. Yep, we did. We cut this to length. Oh, see how convenient that is? We smart. We smart. Okay. 1 3/4. That's so smart. Of course, I did just knock everything on my thing here for ass over tea kettle. I need a thing. A hook. There we go. Put it up there. All right. And then I think we shall cut this off at the word Romeo. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? All right. Look at that. Progress. We have progress. Thine purpose marriage, send for one that I procure to where and what time thou wilt. Oh, my fortuitousness. Ooh, snotty. All right. Everybody get out of the way. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do 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 do. Gluey, gluey, glue. I need some gluey, 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 glue. Ba-da, ba-da, da, 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 da. Be-do, be-do, be-do. Strangers in the night. Ah. Okay, so now we have 2 belly bands, at least tall ones, and I want to do across the middle ones too. So, put this one here, and then I want to do like a middle belly band. So let's measure this. Get down the roller. So it's 4.5. So we'll go 4 3/8 just to give it some wiggle room. So 4. Our top piece needs to be 4 by 1 3/4. 4 by 1 3/4 for the top piece. Okay. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Here we go. 1 3/4 by 4. Okay. That don't look like 4 inches, you know? So we did 1 3/4. So it's 2 by 4. 3/8. You say. Hopefully this works. Oh, it's way too early in my life for me to be mathing, but you know. So we're gonna do the corners. Inky dinky do. I don't want anybody telling me I'm doing it wrong, damn it. So what are you guys working on? Is anybody making anything? Come on, tell me what you're doing. Inspire me. I need inspiration. Need to finish, then I need to start one on Moriarty. Still looking for things for that one. Yeah, that's a hard one. Even Sherlock Holmes, like trying to find stuff for Sherlock Holmes, because I've been putting stuff away for a Sherlock Holmes journal for like a year and a half now. Because I want to do a Sherlock Holmes. I have a book like this, one of the old books, and the pages are shot. Like somebody gave it to their kid and they colored in it. But the cover's in reasonably good shape. And so I was like, oh, Sherlock Holmes, that'll be cool. And like somebody did a paper pack on it. I think it was like Stamperia or something did a paper pack on it like a while ago. But it's out of print. And then there's like a whole lot of nothing. I hate that. All right. Now, see, I think that's going to be too close to put a belly band there. So maybe we'll do it here. Yeah, I think that's better. And then, yeah, we'll do that. And now I want to do a flippy thing. You know, a flippy thing. I want to do a flippy thing. No, Mary, that does not count. Doing the 4-letter word does not count. Oh, you know, I used to like to diamond paint. Like, you know, when I'd sit in the living room and watch TV or something. Because, you know, it's just mind numbing. You can do like 100 of the same little color gem. So you just sit there and go but then my vision got real bad, real like I can't see crap anymore. And now I have to like stare at it under a magnifying glass to do it. And it became frustrating. And then I'd get the whole thing done and they'd fall off any damn way. And then I had a bunch of them sitting around here that were done. Nobody wanted. I was like, son of a, what am I going to do with these things? And we pulled this one out to measure, and now I forgot where it was. Oh, where did you come from? We're gonna put you here. Yeah, that works. I'll have another donut. I call them, okay. I call them muffins. Amy's like, no, those are freaking donuts. Okay, so let's glue these pockets down and see if we want to do, anything more. And then we'll do the flippy thing. I don't know why, but this thing's telling me it belongs right here. So we're just going to, we're going to put it in because it says so. It says I belong here. So I'm not going to argue with it. So back to the garage door thing. My daughter wants to have, my son-in-law wants to have somebody come over and fix it. My daughter's like, no, Pop can fix it. So Pop's going to go over on Saturday and see if he can fix it. He probably can, but he's going to go take a look at it on Saturday. And we needed to cut something for this, right? Yeah, because we're going to put it here, but I want to back it. So let's do the corners. So he's going to go over and fix her. It's just a spring is really all it is. It's that big spring, that big main spring that, cantilevers the door. You can get them at the Home Depot, but and my son-in-law, he can build an engine. No problem. But home repairs, not his deal. And she's just sick, and I don't want her doing it. She can do it. She had me for a mom, When I first started seeing Hubbard, we very, very first started seeing each other, and it was kind of like I don't really want to be involved with anybody who's got kids right now because, my kids are just growing and out of the house kind of thing. And he called me on the phone one time, and I was cussing up a storm. Oh my God. And he's like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, installing this here garbage disposal under the sink. And he's like, well, why didn't you just call me? I'll come and do that for you. And I was like, because I don't need you. When I'm done here, I'm putting in that brand new dishwasher. So yeah, I don't worry too much about Al when it comes to stuff like that. She grew up with me as a mom, so she's pretty good about the fixing things around the house. She can rebuild a vacuum cleaner, dishwasher. Oh, hell, she can rebuild a car if she really wanted to, because I was a single mom for a very long time, even though I was married for most of her life. My ex-husband, and I love him to death, not allowed to touch tools. Just no. No. Welcome back, Arlene. Yeah, he was never allowed to touch tools. So I remember one time, I think she was like 12 years old, and I needed to replace the alternator on my van. And so I bought the part and I was going to do it. And he goes, no, 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 I'll do it. I was like, okay, go ahead. So he toddles off downstairs with some tools and the alternator, and he comes back up and he's got about 12 extra parts. He's like, I got all these extra parts. They put all these extra. I looked at Alex. She went, I got this. She went downstairs. She came back up about half an hour later. She's like, okay, I got it in. He's like, what? She's like, the alternator doesn't swing like that. You need to use the pry bar and pull it up and then ratchet it in. She's like 12 and she's down there fixing the alternator on the car. It was right after I broke my back, so I couldn't do it. So she was down there fixing the alternator, and I was laughing. And my mother was over, and my mom was dying. She was just dying. She was like, oh my God. Yeah, he wasn't allowed to play with tools. Because he would break shit. And it's funny because like now, my ex-husband's almost 10 years older than me. And so he's in his 60s. And his current wife is like 10, 12 years older than he is. So she's in her early 70s. And they live in he bought a piece of land and they got a mobile home on it, trailer. And Mike has to go over when they need repairs because John's not allowed to touch tools. So Mike went over and built a new patio for them because their steps were getting bad. So he went over and he did that. My son goes over and builds stuff for them. Like if they need a stair replaced or something like that, or cabinets or whatever, somebody else has to go do it because he's not allowed. Okay, so we're going to do a little side pocket on this. And I don't know if I want to back this or if I just want to put it in here. I think I'm just going to put it in. I like it. I'm just going to put it in. Here we go. Because this is one of those placemats. I don't want to add too much weight to it either. I don't trust it. What can I say? I don't trust it. It's a placemat. Yes. He got hit in a parking lot. Like, my mom always used to joke that, he was going to get run over and it was going to be his own damn fault. And he called me one day. He got run over. He was in a parking lot and he was walking across the parking lot and he dropped his keys and his lighter because he was always losing things. And he bent over to pick it up, and this guy in a 4-wheel drive backed right over him. And he called me up. He's like, it happened. And I was like, what? He goes, I got freaking run over by a car. What? I got run over by a car. I ended up underneath this guy's truck. I'm like, how the hell did that happen? Well, I dropped my cigarettes and my lighter and my keys. Yeah. This is how bad it is. This is my ex-husband. I have a key to his car. Every time he gets a new car, he gives me a key. Because his wife doesn't drive anymore. And he's always locking his freaking keys in the car. And they only have one car. So if he goes someplace and he locks his keys in his car, she couldn't come get him if she wanted to. So I have to go get his dumbass. Ugh. Men. Yeah, so I have a key to his car. Of course, I got him the last time he did that crap. He called me up and he's like, and it was like 4:30 in the morning. because he was at work and he was leaving work and he locked himself out of his car. And he calls me. He's like, I can't get in the car. I was like, why not? He's like, I locked the keys in there. Well, he has one of those cars, like it's like an older GMC where you have a key to the door and then you have a key to the ignition. I had taken a key to the door, drilled out the keyhole a little bigger, and I screwed it onto the back of his license plate. I said, go and get a nickel, unscrew the top left bolt of your license plate, pick up the damn key, get the car. 4:30 in the morning. Love you to death. You're an idiot. And I do. I love him to death. He's still like my best friend. But yeah, dumb as a stump. Hey, Artie Dar. How you doing? Hey, Margaret. Oh, yeah, he does stupid things like that. Oh, God. And you just, he's like that dumb dog, that just like, you keep trying to throw something away and the dumb dog keeps bringing it back to you. And you're just like patting it on the head going, it's okay. You're good. Yeah. That's how I feel about him. I love him to death. I really do. But he is Dane Bramaged. Completely, utterly, totally Dane Bramaged. He, when his dad was still alive and we were still married, his dad one day called me up after he blew up the 12th car. 12 cars in his history he blew up. And his father called me up and he says, send him down here. I was like, okay. So I sent his butt down to Arizona. He came back 4 days later with a brand new car. Brand new, like 3 miles, when he picked it up. It had like 400 miles on it when he got here. And his dad bought that thing and put it in my name. Told him to drive it back up here. So like a week later, his dad calls me and he goes, how do you like the new truck? And I was like, it's really nice, Dad. He's like, I bought that color because it reminded me of your eyes. And I was like, oh, thanks, Dad. Because he was like that. He was weird and sentimental. And he goes, no, do you really, really like it? And I said, yeah, it's really great. And, are you getting good gas mileage out of it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, so are you parking it, in the shade and stuff? Because I don't want it to get, messed up. I did get that coating stuff on there, and he's telling me all this stuff. And I was like, well, John has it. And he goes, hold on. He hangs up, calls his son. I got home. His son handed me the keys to that car and said, I am never touching it again. Because his father told him, if you ever touch that car again, son, I'm going to whoop your ass. Yeah, he wasn't allowed to touch it. Under any circumstances, like his dad was like, don't even let him put gas in it. I asked his father, I said, so for a dozen cars, I get a truck. If he blows up 2 dozen, can I have an RV? His dad was like, yeah. You let him blow up 2 dozen, you can have an RV. Just love that, man. Look, when I went to get my divorce from him, we had to go down to the county office and, you have to sign all the paperwork and then they notarize it for you so you can go across the hall and file it. And So we're standing there, and he's on my left and Mike's on my right. And I'm like, we need to get these notarized. And she's like, okay. And then, and you have to bring a witness. So like, I sign it. My ex signs it. Then she has us sign the notary book, and then she has him witness it. And she's like, and your relationship? He's like, I'm the boyfriend. And she about lost her crap, because at which point I looked at them and went, okay, we just got divorced. What should we do? And my ex-husband goes, go to Disneyland? And she about lost it. Because we're that good of friends. We really are. We've traveled together. His wife, I actually married him to his wife. I did the ceremony.
I built part of the backdrop.
Yes. Mike built the canopy for them and everything, so they could get, have a nice little area to get married. Yeah. We're good friends.
Nice little trellis arch.
We are much better friends than we ever were married people. That's for shit sure. Mary says, hey, Huber.
Hey, Mary.
All right, we have pockets. We're going to do the flip thing. Now, I'm a little concerned about these because they're not very stable. You know what I mean? So I might, maybe on one side, do like a paper backing. Like, I don't want to do both sides, but I might do one side. I have to think about it. All right. So we have some pockets. I think we need a few more. I don't know. Maybe not. But we do need to work on some tags and things. Let's do this. Let me get this down. Hopefully I'm not going to knock everything for a row of caca up here. I will, but if anything falls, I apologize.
No falling.
All right. So this will definitely work in there. That will. Okay. That. I think we're going to use the piece that fell on the floor because it wants to be in the book, apparently. Hi, guys. That apparently wants to be in the book. Bus ticket, that'll work. Let's look at I think we're going to do that or that, one or the other. put these away. Oh no. Yeah, my ex-husband does that. I'm serious. He never, like, he doesn't change the oil. He does zero, like, preventive maintenance on his vehicles. Drives me crazy. Here we go. These are the ones I was looking for. Because, you know, I want something that'll fit in there. I think that'll work. Okay. Knew I had them around here someplace. Just didn't know where. Okay. All right. Now we're going to try and get these back up without killing the microphone. Hold on. Hey, that was pretty successful. Okay. All right. So these are washi stickers. So it's like a giant piece of washi tape. So I add a little glue to them because, you know, it's washi. Oh. Yeah, when we got divorced, he bugged me to buy him a car, like a new car. He's like, I haven't had a new car. I want a new car. My dad bought you a new car. I want a new car. I was like, okay, fine. You know what? I'll buy you a new car. So I gave him like $3,500 to put down on a new car. He called me about 4 months later. And he's like, could you come get me? And I was like, where are you? And he tells me he's on the side of the road. And I was like, what happened? Did you like get a tire blowout? What? He goes, nope. And I was like, oh. Now, when I bought this car, I bought the maintenance package on it. You know, like where it's $20 for an oil change and crap like that. So I go to pick him up. And the reason he wants me to pick him up is because I have AAA. So he wants me to come down and use my AAA so he can, you know. So I'm like, fine. So I get his car towed for him. And I'm like, what happened? He goes, I don't know. It just stopped running. This is like, shit. Okay. So I have AAA take it over to the dealership. And a couple of days later, I get a phone call from the dealership. And it's not covered under the warranty. It's not going to be covered under the maintenance. He never changed the oil in it. And he never checked the water in it or anything else. And the oil was sludge. And it fried the engine. Yeah. Yup. So, yeah. Yeah. That's my ex-hubber. And I said, guess what? Not paying to fix it. And that was an expensive lesson for him because he hadn't paid the car off and I wasn't going to finish paying it off. And he ended up with a voluntary repossession on his record. And not my problem. I did everything I could to try and help him out. And he blew up another car. Hey, Tina. So, yeah. Yep. I have some clock ephemera around here. I'm going to find that as well to put in here. I think I have some journaling cards that have clocks on them as well. So I think we're going to find those to put in here. And I'll have some stuff, for tomorrow. And we still have to figure out what we're doing with tags on this thing. Because I'm not feeling the tags. What can I say? I'm not feeling. But we know we need to put them in here. So journaling cards and we need tags. So we have work to do. We still have a lot of work to do in this one. So we are almost through the first signature. A couple more pages to go here. And then we'll do the other one. I need to get a piece of acetate out for this. To put that in. I mean, I guess I could just put it on the back and glue it down. But I'll finish that. I'm going to put this up here. Let me use this pocket to do it. I think this is where we're going to put the flip. think this is going to be it. Okay, let me close up this. All right. Let me look. Let's see. Oh, where did I put that? Let's see. This might fit. It does. Okay. So I'm going to get this squared up. And then let's see if there's anything I want to use. This one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So this is 4.5, 4.25 by 3. Let's do the 4.25 because we're going to do it on both sides. So that's 4.25 by 3. It should give us 2 pieces that are 4.25 by 3. All right, that'll work. Yep. I'll have to extend that time out, Arlene. I apologize. You don't need to be chasing bots in here. I will extend the time. Right now, I only have it set for 5 minutes, so I'll extend it. Yeah, trolls will be trolls. Okay, let's see. It's just frustrating. You do a live and you just want to spend some time with your friends. And the next thing there's people in there posting porn.
No porn.
Yeah, I know. Let me move that out of the way for a second. Ruler. So 6 by 4 1/4, I think will work. Get the big board real quick. 6.
Nice.
Four and a quarter. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3/4. So let's do 3 1/2. That'll work. Those we'll put off to the side. That's gonna work perfectly. All right. All right. Let me poke some holes here. I know, you would think. You would think they would be able to, and they can. Let's be honest, they can. They just choose not to. Okay. All right. We've poked holes. We used black. Okay. Let me put a clip on this because I don't want to hold it anymore. Well, it's one bot. One bot. We're good. But I will extend that time and make it more difficult.
Ginger, outside.
So I'm just making a little notebook for this one. And I'm going to do it as a flip out. You see, I'm going to tuck it in. It's going to be cute. And then, once I'm done with this, I think I'm going to go spend some time with the hubs. I actually like him, you know? That's the thing.
Why?
Don't make me slap you.
It's Friday.
Yep. It's his mini Friday.
Yeah, well, take what you can get while you got it.
All right. Right over left. Left over right. And find your scissors, stupid. There they are. Okay. Snip. Okay. I'm going to put my little butterfly on here. Okay, let's close up the glue. Let's close up the ink. I'm going to close up all the stuff that, you know, will dry out. I'm going to add a little extra to the edge here. So this, this little card, I got this at Amy's shop. These are chocolate taster slips. All right, so now this is going to fit into this little pocket. Like this. And it will flip out. All right. That's it. And that brings us to the end of the first section of this. Where did I put? Did I not have a tie on this yet? Okay, it's okay. We got something right here. All right. So I'm going to put that on there. And we're going to get this needle out of the way before I poke myself, because I will. We all know this. Okay, okay. All right, job box. Let's get the job box up. Okay. Okay. Washi tape. Put it away. Put this in. I got to remember to pull some more. These we're going to put in here. This is going to go in here because I'm thinking that there's something in there we might use. Here's a piece of paper we're going to use. This, I need to find a piece of acetate. I have buttloads of it. I just need to get one out. Lots and lots and lots. I just need to get a piece out. Oh, look, there's a piece right there. That will actually fit the window. That works. Okay. So I'll get that done. Is there anything else small that needs to go in the job box? I don't think so. Let's put these little pieces of paper in here so we don't lose them. All righty. So I'm going to finish this off camera. And to start thinking about, these tags, because we've got tags and I just don't know what I'm doing with them yet. So I'll have to think about those. And I'm going to look through my prints and see if I have any journaling cards that might work for this. Something different. And we'll see where this goes, Who knows? Bye-bye, KK. And there he is. Yep, hit the camera. That's always good too. We like it when you abuse us. All right, so if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. Harry, go. Go. Thank you. I go live on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country. And I believe it's 8 a.m. in Hawaii. Don't hold me to that. What else? I release videos on Mondays and Wednesdays. And, anytime in between I feel like it. And then starting in January of 2022, I am doing a free class, Build a Journal with Me. And we're starting with a little golden book. We're going to work our way into this type of a book, which is an upcycle of an older book cover. And then we're going to build a complete cover ourselves. And there's going to be some other topics throughout the year. Also doing my 12 of 22 challenge. That is 12 opportunities for you to make a small single signature journal, no smaller than 4x6, no bigger than 6x9, no less than 3 signature pages, no more than 7 signature pages. And I release the topic for that on the first of every month. So if you don't like the topic, or you don't want to do that one, or you got things going on, you can't do it, don't worry about it. You don't have to do all 12. And then throughout the year, you'll get different topics every month, and we'll make all the journals that we can. And you send me some pictures or post it on my Facebook group. And at the end of the year, I'm going to give some stuff away. That's it. That's all I have for you until I see you again. Stay safe, guys. Bye.